Hey YouTube, Jay Fretless here with another card show video. Today we went to the 2022 Sports Card and Collectibles Show at the Serramonte Center in Daly City, California. Today was the day that the NFC Conference Championship was going, with which the 49ers were in, so the attendance was definitely down, and there was a little less vendors. I did ask some of the vendors that were there, how was it the day before, yesterday, Saturday, the first day of the show, and they said that it was a lot busier. But as you can see right off the bat, they said about 300 tables. Uh, I, you know, I think today was less than 300 tables, but it was kind of across the whole mall. Funko Pops, definitely. Um, some eclectic older stuff. A lot of the bins. There was a lot of bins with old items, discount cards, kind of thrown into the bins. Some slabs on discount, the BCC slabs you see right there, and yeah, lot of deals, a lot of unopened boxes, and of course the display cases, with all a bunch of stuff. I didn't take too much, look at the display cases, as we really were there for the discount boxes, and so was a lot of other people. There was a lot of action around those discount boxes. There was some Magic and, obviously Pokemon cards. So yeah, so there was a ton of these kind of setups, but a lot of them weren't in top loaders. A lot of them were older stuff that you could definitely tell that were uh, card savers or penny sleeves that were kind of lugged around over the years. I mean, that was just my opinion, but yeah. And then they had everything there, all kinds of toys and anything you were looking for. Oh, Marvel cards. There was definitely more Marvel cards there. And this is the first dealer I made a deal with. He had a ton of CSG slabs, 8s, 9s, 9.5s, and I ended up, out of all the SGC slabs, I ended up grabbing these 4 Lindors PSAs, and I'll show you those at the end of the video. But autographs, you name it. It was really spread out too. Um, yeah, this dealer was we made a this is the second dealer we made a deal with. He had a lot. Everything was nicely organized, and this is what we picked up from him. A small. We didn't go hog wild today, but definitely there was a lot of action. The show was touted as the longest running show in California since 1992. And like I said earlier, as we were doing the walkthrough, said about 300 tables. About half of that were supposed to be sports card tables. Like I said, conference champion chip weekend with the 49ers. And, you can't get any closer to the city of San Francisco than Daly City. So obviously a lot of people were out watching the game. This show gets put on 3 times a year, the last weekend of January, June, and September. And as that flyer had showed, it's put on by California Sports Card Shows, and their website is tbcashows.info if you want to get a table or have any questions. So big thing today was there was a lot of discount boxes, but they seem to dried up, a lot of them. What we saw in the discount boxes 3 weeks ago or a month ago, when we were at the Westgate Center show in San Jose, California, or those names were no longer in these discount boxes. They had either been bought up, uh, or pulled from those, especially those quarterbacks, those rookie quarterbacks, and put into the display cases, definitely. Um, and there was definitely a lot of vendors that you definitely have been there a while, of multiple shows. and their discount boxes definitely showed the back and forth wear and tear. You know, at one point we just didn't look through the discount boxes that just had penny sleeves or unsleeved cards or raw cards. Um, they just look like they've been through hell and back, and like in that video of the walkthrough, there were just some that were just tossed into bins randomly, and who knows, you know. So, anyways, I made deals with two vendors. The first deal were for these four Francisco Lindors, and he had a majority of SGC no, excuse me, CSG slabs, um, and they were all big discounted. But when you did the comps, you know the Sharpie number on the bag was a little bit higher than the last comps. So what seemed like an awesome deal right off the bat, when you dug in a little bit deeper, it wasn't as great. Yeah, sticker price, you know, and the actual price seemed good, but after you looked up the comps, they're about the you know market value. So I just went with these four Francisco rookies, 2015 update. No sparkle under the glove. I didn't really know what the sparkle variant was, but PSA 9. I got two of them. He had them for $50. There's no way I paid that. And then and these are the paper ones. And then this is another paper 2015 update, Gem Mint 10. Rookie debut. And then you had this one, 2015 Topps Chrome update, Lindor PSA 9 Sparkle. So asked him what he could do, and we ended up at $100 for the four cards, so $25 each. If you look up the comps, yeah, I got a deal, no tax, no shipping, but I didn't, it wasn't a screaming, highway, deal of the century. And then in the second deal toward the end of the video, that guy, this vendor was definitely organized. His cards were nice. He had the discount cards, and then he had like a nice display of like $10 $20 cards, and a lot of these came from that section, because you could definitely tell he knew he had all the cards divided right, and they were all in the proper sections, and you weren't gonna find like a $10 card in the $2 box, right? So so I grabbed the John Morant NBA Hoops rookie, another John Morant tribute rookie, and of course a Taylor Panini Prism rookie, James Wiseman rookie, and this one was courtside. So definitely going forward, as my knowledge grows, you look for the courtside or the field levels, and not the concourse ones. And then picked up this Clyde Edwards. He was, at the time when we purchased this, the game hadn't been over, and the Chiefs were up 21-3. So I pulled the trigger on this one. But we'll see. Nice looking card though. And then I asked him what he could do for the ones in the card, these card savers, and he said 35, and I wanted to be closer to 30. But then I had set these aside in the $2 bin, and I put them back, and I said, well, I'll do 35 if you throw in these three NBA hoops, Wiseman and two Desmond Bain rookies. So we spent 135 today. Definitely worth it to go there. I mean, as an experience, and to see, see as many shows as we can. I'll definitely go back. And again, um, I think that they also said that this was the first one back um, since COVID started. Um, so I'm sure the next one in June will be pretty poppin'. But and like I said earlier, that the vendors definitely said that the Saturday, the day before, was definitely a lot busier and a lot more poppin', so to speak. But yeah, and yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to make this quick video uh, showing what we got at this card show, and kind of giving you an idea of what's going on in the Bay Area for card shows. Um, so if you like what you see, subscribe. Consider subscribing. Throw me a like, or drop a comment, critique, whatever. Um, it's all good. And thanks for everybody who've been watching my other videos, my box breaks, my mail day videos, and my SGC submission videos, and I'm really quite humbled by all the views and all the comments and likes. So thanks again. So with that, hope everybody has a wonderful week ahead, and thanks for watching. Bye.